What's up YouTube, it's Aleah and I'm back with another video for you guys today. And if you're new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button because I'm coming back with the content over and over again and we're family. So I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to push that subscribe button. So did you push it? You pushed it? Okay, cool. So as you see, I'm back with another video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about the things that I want to do more in 2020. And this video was actually inspired by one of my favorite YouTubers. I love her so much. Her name is Aleah.mue. And if you guys don't follow her on YouTube, like, go subscribe to her right now because I just love her and she's really helping me heal, and she's helping me on this journey that I am with self-love and self-care and all that stuff. So in her video, she basically just talked about the things that she wants to do more in 2020. That really inspired me to really sit down and ask myself, like, Aleah, this is a new decade coming up. We're getting into a new year. Like, what do you want to do more of? So she really inspired me to really sit down and think about the things that I want to do more instead of thinking of New Year's resolutions, because we all know we don't get that stuff done. The way how she describes it in her video is that when we make New Year's resolutions, we don't look at it in a practical way. We just think of it as, oh, this is what I want to do. And we don't think of it as, hey, we actually have to get this stuff done. Thinking about what you can do more often instead of just thinking about, this is my New Year's resolution, makes you really look at it in a more practical way. It makes you really think about what you want to improve on, and it makes you look at your good habits and your bad habits, anything that you want to do more of or anything that you want to break. So we're gonna get right into this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to Aleah because I love her and she's awesome, and she really inspired me to really sit down and think about this video. And let's get right into it. So the first thing that I want to do more of in 2020 is choosing happiness. 2019 helped me figure out why I was so like angry throughout the years, and I feel like this year was the hardest for me because going to therapy, you're actually like working on the stuff that you need to fix, anything that you need to work on, improve on. My therapist basically told me that I suffer from depression. It was something that I didn't really know. Choosing happiness for me is just fighting any depressed thoughts that I have, any sad thoughts that I have, anything that might make me not want to do certain things. Like, for example, like there's times where I don't even want to go to work. Like, I just want to stay in my bed all day and I don't feel like doing anything. But choosing happiness, choosing the positivity for me is getting up out of bed, or washing the dishes when I really don't feel like washing the dishes, or cleaning when I don't want to clean, or cooking when I don't really want to cook. Instead of letting the depression overcome me, I want to do the complete opposite than what my mind is telling me and choose happiness. The next thing that I want to do more of in 2020 is being kind to myself. I feel like this year I was really hard on myself. I feel like I'm hard on myself all the time. I need to give myself more credit because, guys, for me, I don't know if it's just me, but let's say if something good happens to me, I just think of it as another day and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool, like, cool. And I just move on instead of really just taking it all in and really appreciating what just happened to me and giving myself more credit and being proud of myself. I just don't really I don't really dwell on it. I just let it be what it is and I keep moving on, when I feel like I should really give myself more credit and I need to be kind to myself because I should really be happy with what happens in my life. Any positivity that happens in my life that comes my way, the blessings that come to my way, I should really take it in and really be thankful and appreciate what happens to me instead of just saying like, oh, okay, it's just another day and just moving on. For example, I got a full-time job this year. I got a new car this year. I've been more consistent on my channel and I started therapy, and in the beginning I just thought of it like, oh, okay, like it's just another day, but for me I should really take in all that stuff and appreciate it and give myself more credit and be proud of myself. Also, being kind to myself means like telling myself more kind words, loving my body, loving my mind, loving myself, loving who I am, loving what I've been through. That's something that I really need to work on, and that's something that I really need to do more of in 2020. I want to learn how to love and accept myself. I have a hard time with loving myself. I've been trying to do a lot of self-love acts and self-care acts and just doing stuff that makes me happy. In 2020, I want to tell myself more affirmations. Tell myself that I'm beautiful. Tell myself that I love myself, that I love my flaws, that I love the way how I look, that I love everything about myself. I love my past. I love what I've been through because that made me a better person. This kind of has to do with my depression a little bit. Not loving myself and not accepting myself is honestly taking a toll on me. It's something that I need to do. We all need to do. We all need to learn how to love ourselves and accept ourselves. There's times where, like my boyfriend, for example, he'll tell me that I'm beautiful and I'll just not really believe it. Like, I'll just be like, oh, okay. Or I remember when my therapist asked me, like, what do I like about myself? And it's like, I couldn't think of anything. Another thing that I want to do more in 2020 is just be kind to my body. I want to start working out more. I want to start eating healthier and telling my body positive things instead of just being so negative about how I look all the time, about the weight that I'm at. I just want to be kind to my body and tell myself that I look good no matter what weight I am, no matter what size I am perfect just the way I am, and this is how God wanted me. Just appreciate the people around me and the things around me. I kind of said this a little bit before, but I feel like I don't really appreciate the people that I have around me. I don't have a lot of friends. I have cut off a few people in my life, and I just want to learn how to appreciate the people that I do have in my life. The people that are in your life are there for a reason, and you should appreciate them because you never know when they're going to be gone. You never know when God is going to remove them from your life. And I feel like I really need to learn how to take it in, take in the people that are around me, appreciate them, take in the things that are around me and appreciate them instead of just thinking of it as, oh, okay, like they're just here. You know what I mean? And it's sad that I think this way, but with everything that I've been through throughout the years, I'll probably get in a different video about that, but with everything that I've been through, it kind of made me immune to thinking this way. I also want to be more consistent in 2020 with my YouTube videos. I feel like I'm a little bit consistent. There's times where I take little breaks just to like be with family or to just focus on myself, but I want to start dropping videos like every week or every other week for my channel. Also, just being consistent with working out and also with friendships. Being more consistent with friendships, as in just reaching out to people more instead of, you know, just doing my own thing. I also want to be more consistent with eating healthy and just being positive to myself as well. I want to not overthink my decisions in 2020. Guys, my mind is crazy. Like, I will overanalyze everything. I will overthink everything, no matter what it is. It's like I ask myself all the time, like, is this what I really want? Am I being dramatic? I need to start thinking about what do I want and what's best for me, and if this is what I choose, this is it. Like, I need to stop overanalyzing everything. There's times where I will talk myself out of something good because I would just really just be so scared. I would really just push good things away from me because I would overanalyze it and overthink it, and I would just be like, you know what, forget it. Or let's say if I do come up with a decision, I'll be like, is this really what I want, or am I doing it for somebody else? With me not overthinking my decisions in 2020, I also want to think about if this is what I want and to do what I want and not what other people may want for me. Another thing that I want to do more of in 2020 is to be okay with spending quality time with myself. Guys, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my last video with my gap year video, but I have a hard time with being alone, like being by myself. Cutting off a 15-year friendship, that just caused me to kind of like be by myself more often, just figuring out who I am and to just figure out what I like. And with that means being alone sometimes, and I want to be okay with being by myself. I want to be okay with going out to eat by myself. I've been shopping, like going grocery shopping by myself. I want to be okay with going to the movies by myself, taking myself out to eat, treating myself. And I feel like that's very important because we shouldn't always want our significant other near us or your friends near us. We need to learn how to just be content with ourselves. I want to go on more adventures in 2020. Let's say if I'm off a certain day, I just want to go for a road trip or go somewhere and just spend time with either myself or my boyfriend or my family. Just not make it like an occasional thing, which this point I actually got from Sydney. This was a really great point because I was just thinking about it and I was like, wow, I really only travel on occasions, whether it's my anniversary, my birthday, for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Like, I really just want to start going on adventures just to go on an adventure, like take a trip to New York and go to a restaurant, you know what I mean? And I'm really excited for that. So I really just want to go on adventures, not because it's just an occasion. I want to get a second source of income. Like, we got to make this money, you know what I'm saying? I don't make money from YouTube. YouTube is literally just my diary. I already have a full-time job. I'm a DSP, but I want more. So 2020, second income, we're coming for that. The second to last thing that I want to do more of in 2020 is to just heal from my past and forgive and accept. A lot of this year, with me starting therapy and me going through therapy, I learned about myself that I have not healed from my past yet. I have not forgiven the people that hurt me, and I want to accept for what it is. I don't want to dwell on the pain that I was caused in my past. I want to accept it, forgive, and to learn that forgiveness is not saying that the person was right. I want to forgive them for myself so that I can be the best person that I can be, and I can move on and accept and just be happy for them wherever they are, and just let go and to just focus on myself and live my life. And the last thing that I want to do more of in 2020 is just be closer to God. This year 2019 was just a very eye-opening year for me with God. I learned that I struggle with accepting him. I struggle with thinking that he's there due to many factors in my life. There's times where I literally cut him off. There's times where I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm gonna go to Bible study. There's times where I just think he's not there, but I have had experiences where I knew he was there. Like literally last night, I was praying and crying to him because I just knew he was there. I felt him in my spirit, and it was just an amazing feeling. I just cried out all my worries to him, so I know he's there. I just really want to become closer to God in 2020, whether it's just reading the Bible more. I'll probably make a whole separate video on me going to Bible study, but I kind of stopped going. But yeah, so I just really want to become closer to God in 2020 because I do feel like with everything that I'm going through, he can help me with all of that. And with me becoming one with him and with me accepting him and putting him first, I know that everything else will follow. I challenge you guys to sit down and really think about, what do you want to do more of next year? What do you want to do more of in the next decade? Really sit down and think about what you want and what you want to improve on in the next year, and what are your good habits and what are the bad habits that you want to break, and really just sit down with your inner self and just be alone and just really think about what you want to do more of next year. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to Sydney Lou because she's amazing, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.